on
I
Vance.
get it, buddy. Yeah.
What? I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
I understand.
I
You
didn't
didn't
say
have
anything.
to, bro.
bro.
You know, they never show this, but I'm just bawling, crying. I'm like, I can't believe this. You said we would both make it through. And tells Jim, I'm really sorry for the way your life is going to look outside of here.
What is up, Funmuckers? Welcome back to another podcast. Today we have either the most loved, or the most hated couple in Beast Games, Monika and Jim.
Yes.
Holy shit. Welcome.
Yes.
How do you feel?
No, thank you for having us. I feel really good. You know, the finale is out. We filmed last summer, and, you know, I think we're at peace with everything that happened.
Last summer? That long
Last
ago?
summer. Yeah.
Wait, you've been sitting on this for how long?
Ooh.
So
6 months?
We've been dating for 8 months.
Yeah.
I think filming wrapped about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm so excited you're here. We've been having some really good conversations, things that you guys can't know about, but I'm lit. Not like drunk.
I'm lit.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm lit. Like, I'm excited. I'm so excited. So many questions. First things first, did you guys know each other before?
No.
Bullshit.
We met in Las Vegas, but right before the first challenge, actually.
We've
So
seen
it was like
all
love
the...
at first sight. You saw each other, you were like,
So there was a dinner where Jimmy.
Wait. We'll get into it. So there's a lot of
oh,
controversy.
the dinner. I did see the dinner.
There's a lot of controversy online. We've seen it all. We've read all the opinions. We're not industry plants. We're not actors. We did not know each other beforehand, and our families can vouch for us because our families met on the show.
Yeah.
So live on camera.
Yes.
Live on camera, yeah.
Well, so
And you're originally from Raleigh.
originally born and raised in Raleigh. I lived
Yeah.
27 years there and only moved to Florida about a week after production to get
Yeah.
a place with Jim.
I'm from Boca. I'm just down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, so you met, so wait. Yeah, I did see there was a dinner. You guys
Okay.
had like that like flip where you didn't end, or you won some money. But that's when you guys like fell in love. Like,
So
I'm so
after-
confused how you meet and then you're like, we're gonna date
So after that dinner,
and get married.
we were going back to the hotel in Vegas, and I'm wearing my flannel inside out.
You're a flannel guy.
I was wearing
You're
it. Yeah,
dead.
I'm
oh my
a
god,
flannel
you
guy.
give such flannel. Yeah.
Like, what does that
He
mean?
does, doesn't he?
Flannel in 2026. That
He
makes
does.
like you.
Little bit.
You're the only person that I would be. Like,
It was cold. It was a little chilly out. Like, it was
Okay.
a little chilly. I'm wearing a flannel. It's on inside out. The tag is sticking out, and she looks at me and she's like, "Your flannel's on inside out."
Loser.
And I'm like,
I'm kidding.
like, okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And I'm like, I guess it is.
With that
And,
smile.
and I'm telling you right now,
Wait.
I delivered that. I'm telling you right now,
I
I
was gonna
delivered.
say, wait, was that Riz?
I'm telling you, I delivered on that.
It was, but with that smile, right? He's just got this really cheesy, like charming smile. And so as soon as I was like, and I didn't know who was in front of me. I just saw a tag sticking out of the shirt.
Right.
And I was like,
So you were
tap
like,
him on the
excuse me,
shoulder.
sir.
He turns around, gives me the big, cheesy, charming smile. And like,
Okay.
that was it.
Did you
I
already
was
have your
off
eyes
to
set
her.
on her?
I hadn't seen her
Had
before.
you seen it from across the room and you're like,
I hadn't even
"Oh,
seen her
I'm gonna
before.
put my flannel inside out.
But as soon as she said that, I was like, okay, she's talking to me for a reason. Like,
Sir, she just told you you're fucking.
yeah,
His tag is on.
if I
His
wasn't
tag's
anything,
out.
she wouldn't tell me anything, you know? She wouldn't say.
Oh.
So I
Okay.
was into it, and we started talking a little bit more after that. We walked in together, and I feel like the next couple days leading up to the first challenge, we just were
Instant chemistry?
stuck to each other. Yeah.
So between that very first interaction, over the next few days, we had things to do. Like, you know, we were doing wardrobe, media shoots, safety regulations. And so it did take a couple of days where you have
So
no
you-
phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you guys were together for, I know that Beast usually does that. They'll have like days, I quarantined for a fucking week once.
Mhm.
It's awful. So you guys, it took a long time to get to production.
Yeah. So we had
Yeah.
days without social media, any phone, nothing like that. And so all you do is talk to each other. And I'm not sure if you know, but they love to film at night, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes your days can be 18, 20 hours long. And so you're spending 20 to 24 hours with the same people for days, weeks, months on end.
There was also record-breaking rain in Las Vegas, so like it doesn't rain in the desert, I guess.
Yeah, I
so
was
like
gonna say.
the whole set for the first challenge got destroyed.
So that was in Vegas.
That was in Vegas, yeah.
So when did you guys go to Greenville?
So after the first challenge is over, They get to the top 100 players. They fly everybody out to the city, and it's just like the sickest plane ride ever. Like
That was
you're just
7.
excited
That
to
was
go.
7 to 8 days into filming. So we were in Las Vegas for at least a week, where we're chatting up, we're flirting, banter.
In that first challenge, wasn't it the one where it's like literally by chance? Did you guys give a speech before every challenge, like we're gonna make it out of this?
Honestly, we did have something we would say before. We'd say it's not a goodbye, it's a see you later every time, just in case one of us went home. It's
Would you
a
have
see you later.
self-eliminated if one of you went home?
No,
not
you gotta win. You gotta win.
Yeah.
You gotta lock in. Yeah.
So we had this plan the whole time where if like one of us went home and the other stayed, like it was going to.
Wait, what was the plan?
It was gonna kick off our arc, like our villain arc, really. Like we if one of us went home,
This girl and her villain arc, bro.
She
loves a villain arc. She loves a villain arc.
That plan though, like if one of us went home, it was just gonna be like extremely cutthroat, like avenging one another.
Like I would
one
turn
of us was
into
gonna
Batman.
You would be the one.
I would turn into Batman.
You kind of were like low key like a Batman the whole time. Like I feel like you play this bit and it's the best. The Beast crew probably is obsessed because you have like this massive personality.
You compared me to Batman?
Like you kind of were like you were ready to like go to war for your girl.
Batman.
Well, and so I think something that wasn't.
I don't see that at all, but
bro, you were just like as soon as it came to her, you were like Dark Knight Rises. You were like, oh fuck.
In episode 9, I was moving serious.
Bro,
I was moving serious. I was trying to get it done.
You made me laugh out loud when I'll never forget this. I was sitting I actually watched it last night. You were like, yeah, bro. I'll take 30K. Yeah. And then he was like, did you vote for me? You were like, no.
No.
Yeah, no.
With like no
Not.
hesitation. You didn't even think about trying to lie. You're like, no, absolutely
Like why?
not.
Like why would I? Like
yeah, that was I feel like that was a really stupid play on his behalf.
Why would he give me money is a better question.
Regardless, even if no one gave money, Nick wasn't gonna make it.
No.
It would have either been what's his name? Brett?
Brett.
Brad?
Brett.
Brett?
Brett.
Brett. It would have been him or the girl, the other girl, Katie, that would have made it through.
Yeah.
If you just went by vote. But Nick was just playing a crazy game.
I can't believe Katie didn't vote for Monika.
I can't believe.
I can't.
What was the reason? Because someone gave her money?
A couple reasons. So she.
I don't think she. Does
I
she
don't even
like
fully
you?
know.
Like, what's
I don't
tea
even
with
fully
that?
know.
So
honestly, I don't even.
The thing about Katie was that when she gave her word to somebody, she didn't want to take it back. So
it's a game. You're what is it? What is your word? Your word isn't worth shit.
And
it's $5 million.
You can send the money
Sorry,
back.
you can't. You can't even like tell me shit like this because I would have clicked the $1 million. Am I fucking myself if I ever try to get casted for Beast Games? Just know I would have clicked the button the second it hit $1 million. But go on.
The games never stop. Once you're in them, they never stop. So we're careful about wherever we go on like a podcast or anything. Like you got to say like, yeah, I wouldn't take the $1 million. I would not press that button, guys. I would not be pressing that button. Yeah, you got to be careful.
Fuck, do I take that? I'll never. Hear me out. Like, here's the truth. If I ever got casted for Beast Games, right? They would know. People would be like, "Yo, fuck her." Like, you're not even. I don't even think. Here's the thing.
I put you up there.
But hear me out. I don't even think I would have gotten screen time because I wouldn't have made it that far to have any sort of character development.
I don't think you're pressing that button.
You don't think?
Nah, I don't.
You think I'd be like, I want to avenge? Like, I already have enough money. Like,
I think you'd get up there and you tell yourself, I'm gonna push the button, I'm gonna get $1 million, and then you're gonna look down and you're gonna see your team and they're gonna be looking up at you going, Camilla, please, no.
And I would go, okay.
And I don't think you're pressing it.
No,
I don't think you're pressing it.
Really?
So going off of his point, I was like you. Before I went into the games, I had a strategy. I had decisions that I was sure I was going to make. I had a play style that I was like, nobody's ever going to change my mind on this. You go in, obviously, I met Jim, which kind of changed my mind on certain things. But once you get in there, you start to value things differently. And I'm not talking about the friendships that you make, but I think one of two themes that is really common is either you want money there or you want the experience there. And one thing going in to the games was that the more we were there, the more the experience was valuable to us. Mm-hmm. And you didn't want to leave. It was so good.
I was going to ask, what was life? How long were you there for? Like 40 days?
40 days, 41 days.
43?
I feel like it's almost the same thing as like going to summer camp and coming home, like, was that feeling kind of like
Yeah.
empty? Like,
Well,
did
that's
you kind
funny
of
you
get
say that.
depressed?
They called it summer camp. When we first showed up at the airport in Las Vegas, they like, obviously they can't have a big sign that says Beast Games contestants here. They have a sign that says summer camp. And so we all go to the summer camp.
Did you guys get, I feel like I would have, like, watching the show, right? I feel like season 1 didn't have as much, like, you didn't get attached to characters like that. I mean, I think Jeff's story is obviously beautiful, and I'm so glad he was the season 1 winner.
Yeah.
But I think season 2, I almost was like, Jimmy's last words when he ended which is so Jimmy, he was like, dude, season 3 is gonna be crazy, like, stay tuned. I'm like, damn, I didn't even mourn season, like, give me a second to, like, feel sad that season 2 is over. He was like, no, season 3 coming soon, get ready, you know?
He's just excited.
He's so excited, and I almost am wondering, like, when you left, like, the first day home, like, did you feel empty? Like, was it sad?
I won't say I felt empty. I felt more excited that I was going to get to learn to love a new person because Monika and I had such a beautiful experience and story in the city, but obviously Beast Games is not
about
real life.
Yeah.
So I was more excited to get to know Monika outside of the games. That's what was on my mind.
So you guys live together now?
Yeah.
We do.
I have speed run questions because I know we could talk about the relationship for fucking hours. I have speed questions.
Just to make sure we hit everything.
To make sure we hit everything. Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
So you didn't know each other before the season started?
No.
At all?
No.
And you were still living in North Carolina?
Correct. Yes.
Before you left?
Yes.
Okay. So was it harder or easier to go through the challenges being in a relationship?
Both.
Yeah, both.
Which challenges were harder? Which challenges were easier?
That's interesting.
To give you a short answer, it was harder because we never know if we were both going to make it through, but it was easier because you kind of had an ally or somebody to rely on, and it gave you that push or that extra number that sometimes, like in the cubes, you needed.
Like in the cubes, I played a 50-50 game in the cubes, but in the strong challenge with the hammer, I mean, geez, I was the luckiest guy. I was chilling.
It was emotionally harder, but strategically easier.
Yeah.
And you never failed to say, like, I know I'm up, like, fuck y'all. Like, I know I'm making it through. Like, you never failed to let motherfuckers know that you were making it through because that's your girl.
Well, I think...
And she carried the fuck out of your career.
Yeah, like, people were like, I don't know, that guy... I was just stoked. I was just over the moon. Honestly, I was just over the moon.
He was honestly the best hype man I could have ever asked for.
Number one cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yeah, if your girlfriend won that strong challenge, if your girlfriend's holding the hammer, like, obviously you're the most excited person ever. Like,
in the world.
Yeah.
And do you think did people like talk shit about you guys in there?
Yeah, people say people were like, yo, he's playing up his reactions like so fake. I'm like, dude, this is real.
First of all, shut the fuck up. Second of all, obviously, it's TV too. I don't know, like I'll never understand like the nonchalant character. You're meant to entertain.
You're on TV. Yeah. You're on TV.
Like you are meant to literally like exaggerate, because that, can I be honest, that's what social media is. I feel like even me, like I'm not this amped up throughout life. Like you can't be. That's a lot of energy exhausted. Yeah. But it's almost like when it's time to like roll and perform. What are you just gonna be like? Oh, good job, Monika.
I'm about to be top 10 in a competition for $5 million, and it's all because of my girlfriend. Like I'm turning up. Like I'm honestly going crazy. Yeah.
Like when there's something to be excited about, this guy
is
gonna be the most excited about.
Yeah. I loved. You're like almost like a. What's that little thing where they draw you? Like a caricature?
I get that.
That's literally you.
I get that.
But like in real life.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so, as you know, we're both from North Carolina, if y'all didn't know. How was it like growing up there and then just like, I guess, Beast, did you know about Mr. Beast before?
So growing up there, it was quiet and it felt like what normal was to me. You have your friend groups, they're really tight. Sometimes there's falling outs, but like everybody knows everybody, especially within the big cities in North Carolina. And I'm the same age as Jimmy. I'm actually 6 months older than him. And so we had a lot of mutual friends, and it wasn't strange to, growing up, see them around at a Walmart, at a Best Buy, just anywhere. And so obviously I had heard of them. I've been following the channel for such a long time. And I think back in maybe 2017 or 2018, I had applied to be in a YouTube video. And I never got anywhere with that. I got reached out to for season 1 by the cast.
So they reached out to you?
They reached out to me and I didn't get casted. And then season 2, I was like, all right, I'll give this one more shot. You know, there's a theme. I'm going to try to showcase my personality or my skill set a little more. And then they finally picked up on me.
Did you do the submission video?
I did.
Do you have it?
I do.
Oh, we should
Can I see it?
that. Yeah.
Do you want to see it now?
So
I
you
want to
should
see
put
it.
It's
I
pretty
do
funny,
you have
to be
your submission
honest.
video?
Yeah, I did mine in the car. I did mine like
Okay.
no, but I was working on it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's like 2 minutes, but so he showcased his personality and I showcased my skill set.
I'm 27 years old and I think I'm a way better competitor than number 435
Oh.
season 1 of Beast Games. And if you stay till the end, you'll see what.
Oh my god, you do like pull-ups.
I do a dead hang. So in season 1, there was a dead hang and the guy who lost hung on for like 1:45 seconds. So I did my entire audition in a dead hang that was like 2 minutes long. And I was like, I'm way better than this person.
Oh
like, watch
my god,
till the
she
end. You'll see
literally
why.
did.
We swore there was going to be a dead hang challenge too.
We had the rope hang. It was close.
Before every challenge, we'd just be like, it's got to be a dead hang.
Your technique on that one was crazy.
I didn't know I would do
That's
that going
true.
in. The rope hang,
Wow.
I did what felt right.
I would love to show this to them if you could
This was
send it to me.
mine.
Let me see.
I definitely will.
Mine's pretty simple. It's like, I'm just in the car.
Okay.
So I showcase my skills and he showcases his personality, and that's exactly what you saw on the show.
Zach here at Nova Southeastern University, and I also post fitness content on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok.
Okay.
stuff like
He's
that.
Jim from the gym.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
Jim,
from the
Jim
jump.
from the gym.
You get it? Like, I post gym content. Like, I don't know. I thought it was funny, but listen, I have one strategy when it comes down to this.
Oh, what's your strategy?
That is to
and
survive
advance.
and advance and make it as far as I possibly can. All right? I believe
Yo, his
that
eyes
as
are
a
like
lost
locked in.
and an athlete, not only the intelligence to outsmart the other competitors, but I also have the physical capabilities to overpower them in the physical challenges as well.
Boy, was I wrong.
All right? I have an understanding.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sweetie,
Boy, was I wrong.
your girl definitely
Oh my
outdid
God.
it. Okay,
But so I will say, challenge 1, they did not have enough strong competitors to actually advance to the next round. So they went down to push-ups,
Yeah.
and he did the most push-ups out of anybody
so
in the
many.
entire.
really?
It was like,
Oh, I don't think I
it
saw.
was like
Oh, that's a beat
75
behind the
up
scenes.
downs. Just up, down, up, down.
That's how Nick got in too.
Yeah. And Brett. Yeah, 3 of the top 10 didn't even finish the
So
first
why
challenge.
why was that first challenge so fucking hard?
A couple reasons.
Because it was hard.
So a couple reasons.
Like it was almost too hard.
Like, genuinely, like, you try it. Like, it was
Oh
so
no!
it
I
was
can't
so
even touch
hard.
my toes. To be
Well,
honest,
so
I haven't worked out a day in my
It
life.
was so hard.
It was hard for a few reasons. They did the first strong challenge based off they did the first challenge based off of your body weight. So if you're 200 pounds, you're picking up 35% of 200 pounds. I think I came in at like 120, so I picked up, it was like 40 pounds maybe. And I could have done a lot more. So the people who were picking
Yeah,
up
you hear that?
95 pounds, 85 pounds, they had a harder time lifting that weight. Another thing was the blocks. Attached to our weight bag was this stack of 4 blocks, and some people's blocks fell down to the mat before they could even grab them.
I just couldn't climb the pole. I got to the top. I had my hand on the ledge, and then I slipped.
How did that feel? Because that moment you knew you were
I
out.
wanted to die.
That moment you were in theory out.
I was ready to just throw it all away. I was done.
So how long did it take, right? Because I know how Beast works. They have to go and they're like, no, we have too many people. How long was that time period where you sat and sulked before they were like, do
Well,
push-ups?
I was laying on the mat, and I was getting towards the end anyways, and the number said 42.
And you need 50.
And you need 50 to finish the challenge. And so I'm laying there, I'm like, if they don't get 50, like, we're gonna have to do something.
So you already knew.
So I knew they were gonna do a qualifier.
He had an inclination.
And once they said it was push-ups, I'm like, all I do is push-pull legs. Like, that's my workout. I'm good. Like, I'm going to get that. And I
Wow.
was in the line of people doing push-ups. I'm like, it's gonna take 120. It's gonna take 120. If you can't do 120, it's time to pack it up.
Really?
Yeah.
So really quick, I'm going to throw this back to right before the challenge. And a little tidbit about our relationship was we're still in Vegas, we're flirting, we're chatting it up. and
He's rizzing.
we take we take a 2-minute bus ride to the challenge set, and I had asked him, I was like, hey, you want to sit on the bus next to me? We're gonna go into the first challenge. Like, let's get ready.
That story.
And so he sits next to me on the bus.
So you tell him like you're sitting here.
Yeah. Well, I was like,
It
hey,
gives
you
that.
sit next to
It
me.
gives you
And
that.
I'm
says
an
yes.
ass there.
He
Like a
sits
good
there.
boy.
Yeah.
But wait,
Oh.
we pull up to the challenge, and I look at him, and I say, can I ask you something crazy? Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
That's me.
And I
That's
said,
me, I guess.
I said, will you kiss me before the first challenge? And he looks at me.
What?
And he looks at my lips, and he looks at my eyes, and
Then maybe
and
I'll
he
give
goes,
it a try.
no. Only if we make it. Only if we both make it through the first challenge.
Yeah,
So
I told her no.
Let's fast forward.
What?
I don't know. I didn't know her.
And what the fuck is wrong with you?
Know her?
Well,
Just random
so really,
girl,
we have really strong competition. We have
I don't know anything about her. Like,
we've got really strong competition. We have an impressive roster. There's Miss Olympias there. There's CrossFitters. There's bodybuilders, and I'm one of the smaller girls. And so he was like, "She's probably not going to make it through."
it was tactical. It was tactical. I told her, I said no. But I'll kiss you if we both make it through the first challenge.
But you had been flirting.
Look, I don't know.
few days.
I don't know how this is gonna play into my long-term gameplay. Like, what if down the line, like, things go south? Like, I want to be sure if I'm kissing someone in the Beast Games environment, like, I need to be 100% sure that this person's not gonna cook me later down the road.
And you just declined a kiss.
And
you don't think if she made it through, she had all right to be like, you know what? Fuck this guy. He actually declined my kiss. Get him out.
But that's
You
that's
took
not,
that risk.
I took that risk.
Because you should have been like, fine. And then,
Exactly.
And then you would have known, because, bro, no one knew about it. Think about it. Think. This is where men and women differ, because I'm thinking about the long-term play of this. If you would have kissed her, right? And you would have been like, yeah, if you make it through, like, whatever. If she wouldn't have made it through, you would have gotten a kiss, which, kill me. Or
right?
she would have been out. But if she made it through and resented you, you would have been fucked from the beginning.
That's true. But I didn't feel like it was one of those things. It was more of like, it just didn't feel right.
You know, you're trying to play hard to get.
Like, the
You
timing.
put your
didn't
heels
feel
on
right.
and you're like, no.
I wasn't ready for the timing. I feel like the
I respect
timing of
it.
the whole thing.
I'm just busting your balls.
You know what I mean? Like,
I respect it.
So fast forward to the first challenge. I finish it first. I beat all of the 100 contestants. I come out of the hole
that's
first.
right. You finished first.
I'm jumping up
and
down.
then I was like, yeah, wait.
I'm jumping up and
I
down.
should definitely kiss. I gotta come back.
Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me.
I'm cheering, right?
This is
And
good.
so he is now laying on the mat because he fell off of
Like
the
a
wall.
starfish.
You lost.
Like a starfish in the sand. I was looking up at her.
And so I now come running over to his trap door, and I'm looking through it. I said, "You did this on purpose. You did this to me."
No, I didn't.
And I'm, they never show this, but I'm just bawling, crying. I'm like, I can't believe this. You said we would both make it through.
And then I didn't.
Did you kiss on camera? Was your first kiss on camera?
No, we kissed behind a trailer. We didn't want anybody else to see.
No, stop.
We
No,
thought we were
stop.
going to get in trouble.
Yeah, we didn't want anybody to
What
see.
in the sixth
No, because
grade?
they told us
yeah.
they strongly discouraged relationships between players. They were like, don't do it.
So they
Could you-
didn't ban it, but they strongly discouraged it.
Yeah,
But they loved it.
but they loved
They
it.
loved it.
They weren't expecting to love it.
Wait, this might be too personal. Did y'all, did you guys fuck on Beast Games for the first time? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up! No. No, you didn't. You little nasty freaky fucks.
There was a lot of time before we even entered that city.
I'm not answering. I'm not answering.
Listen, we were in the city for a long
Behind
time.
a trailer, behind a
not-
tree?
We were in the city for a long time, but there was a long time before we even entered that city.
Okay, next question.
So,
Next.
wait, did you go abstinent when you went in the games? Bullshit, I already know the answer. Hey, yo, they was fucking...
Why do you think I gave my cannonball away?
I mean,
Why do you think we stayed in that city?
Yo, did you guys do like the sock on the door? Like, hey, yo, don't come in. Hey, yo, you know what time it is.
it's
Listen, you're
romance in the city is
They should have a room for that.
It's hard to come by.
you're never in one location without other people being there. That's all I'll say.
And there's cameras everywhere. Like,
You guys should drop a link. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was oh my God, that was a joke. Here we go.
I thought we were done with the link.
Here we go. So, hey, yo. Facts. We're done. We're done. So wait. Do they know you gave your cannonball away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So explain
They
that.
edited that out. That was
Everybody in the city.
So explain what happened.
So yeah, everybody in the city knows I gave my cannonball away. The thing at the time was there are 20 contestants. 10 of you go to the island. 10 of you stay here. The way you go to the island is if you find a cannonball. We had been talking prior about, hey, do we even want to go? Like, if we go, is there going to be drama? Is there going to be conflict? Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be better if we just kind of got to relax
Like-
for however long this ends up being?
Without Jimmy in the city, like there's a lot less
Oh, y'all-
cameras, get some
wow.
privacy,
So
like we
we
can
had-
spend more time together.
So we had the plan
Fuck.
of, we're not going. Even if we find a cannonball, we're not going. And so because we had that plan, I was talking to a couple of the other contestants. I said, hey, if I get a ticket or a ride or a cannonball, like, do you want it? And they were like, obviously. So I had a queue. I had August, and then I think Katie and Bryley were my next. And Jack, if you're watching this, you know how much I know Survivor means to you. So I wish I gave that cannonball to
Sorry,
you.
Jack.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed you gave it to August.
But I didn't know at the time how much it meant to Jack. So August,
Jack, I just want to say, I fucking love you. You were probably my favorite. It was between you and Hannah that I really wanted to win. August, I'm so glad, bro, that you got out. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Like, you really irked my nerve. And nothing, I obviously don't know you personally, but like, bro, the way you were just targeting Hannah in that one, I don't fuck with you, bro. I don't fuck with that.
Her words, not mine.
I really don't appreciate it. He really. We'll get into that. So continue.
I didn't know August at the time. We never had any conversations, but he was just the first person I talked to. And he was like, yeah, I want to go. And I was like, all right, sure, I'll give it to you. And that's how that happened. There was nothing else behind it. It wasn't strategic. It was just that we wanted to stay in the city, and we had made that decision prior.
What?
And
What?
so
To stay in the city. We wanted to stay in the city. It was such a good time. We just wanted to stay.
I bet you had an amazing fucking time.
Yeah.
we ended up.
What? You spent all this money on this city, like.
You might as well.
You know, if
Let
10 people are going away, let one of them get an island. I didn't come for an island. We came for money, you know, like
true. But you could have sold it.
Well, and so people
we
said,
were going for big.
People said if I had went to that island, I would have won it because of the pole hanging and then the vote afterwards.
Yeah, you definitely
But the thing in Beast Games is if you win a significant amount of money,
you don't
and people
make it
know
through.
you're going home the next challenge or the one following. They don't want you there.
But then you could have played a strategic play of like
1.8 million.
not even that. Like you should have went and like not won to gain the hearts of people.
At that point, I just didn't want to spend that time away because we
No,
didn't
I
know.
get it. If you're not going to win, don't go.
We didn't know if the island would be like a 3-day long thing, a 10-day long thing.
So you didn't know it was across the globe. Was
We
it across
didn't-
the globe?
It was
Yeah.
in Fiji. It was on Survivor
Survivor
Island.
Island.
And we didn't know that prior to if you got on the plane and went. So like you had no idea where it was and we didn't know how long it would be. It ended up being 8 days that everybody was gone. And in those 8 days is when
You
we
got
got
pregnant?
married.
Oh.
We got
Oh,
married.
that's true.
right.
That's when the wedding
Yeah.
was.
Oh, yeah, and
When
you
they went
don't
to the
know
island.
about that unless, bro. I was watching the TikTok clips. I'm like, where is this wedding? I was like, I didn't see it in the
Yeah.
thing. And then that's when I found out about the bonus. So run me through the wedding. When did you, was it a strategic play? Were you guys like, oh, we're just so in love,
No.
we want to get fake
It's
married? Are you
weird,
guys
like-
actually married?
People like have like read into it so much, but honestly, like
Welcome to social media.
yeah, we were just having fun. Like we were just having fun.
Entertainers.
And it was cute. We wanted to get married in B City.
You
Everybody
pulled a
was
Tana
like,
Mojo and Jake Paul.
like a little bit. Like
Well, but we're still together. So.
yeah.
Tana, no shade, babe.
It's
That's not what I
technically a common law marriage, and I think we're genuinely actually legally married in like 6 states. But like there's only so much you can do in B
How?
City. Like
Wait.
There was no marriage license.
yeah, we have no marriage.
There was vows, there was a ceremony, there's a declaration.
So
Yeah.
a
We ha-
declaration.
Jack was our ordained minister.
Yeah, he's a genuine ordained minister.
He was 19 and
Yeah.
he married us.
He can actually perform weddings. Like
Can he do mine when I get married? Jack, this is
could.
my official. Can you please officiate?
he would
My
genuinely
wedding.
love to.
He would.
you guys
he
could
actually
come.
He
would.
would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he could definitely make that.
So what? So you guys, you got together and you were
Owen's
like, would you allow it, babe?
Hey.
Perfect.
He's
Well, Jack,
great. You would
we'll
love
pay
him.
you. I'm
would
already
love
obsessed
him.
with him. So you went together and you're like, we should like get married for clips.
Not
oh my
for
God,
clips.
you
not
guys
for
were clip
clips.
farming for sure.
It genuinely wasn't like we weren't even thinking of it like that.
It was
Your whole being is a clip farm, bro.
I am a major clip farmer. But I wasn't like that one actually we were just having fun. Like
the wedding was for the people in the city. Like I said, we didn't know how long everybody would be gone at Fiji. And by this point, it was almost a week and people were getting a little bit bored because we're not doing challenges. Nobody's getting eliminated. We're just hanging out.
like
and
nothing was happening.
There was one night where the 10 of us in the city are sitting around Starbucks 4 or 5 in the morning and they're just like, oh, what are we going to do tomorrow? Like, it's going to be the same thing. And somebody goes, Monika and Jim, why don't you just get married?
And we were
looked
like
at
that.
each other and we said,
that
would be fun, right? Let's do it. And so we start coordinating like, okay, how can we get rings? How can we get outfits?
Did you tell production?
We did. And so they actually helped us get our outfits. So they sewed me up a dress that day.
They cut the sleeves off a guard shirt.
They got his little jacket. We made each other rings. We read each other vows that they didn't show.
You should have brought the Lego
Wait,
ring
yeah,
today.
what were the vows? Do you have them written?
Ooh. She's got written vows. I wrote mine after the games. I gave you written vows on your birthday.
I can send them to you though. They're very sweet and we read them in front of everybody. Nolan was at the wedding.
Oh,
Loki, that would be a cute thing for you and Owen to do. You should try that every like couple months or so. Just like write down like your vows like you would for your wedding and just like read them to each other.
But then what about the actual wedding day? Do you guys plan on getting
you have vows for the wedding day, but just write like a nice like page
of just like momentary things.
Where
I
you're
like
at
that.
and your feelings.
I'll vlog it and then I'll say thanks to you.
Because she wrote her vows to me in the city, and then when we left the city and it was her birthday and we were in the real world, I wrote her like her vows.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It was all about just like real love. You know, we fell in love in the city. That was like kind of the honeymoon phase. It's not the real world.
It's not. Yeah.
Falling in love with her in the real world, I feel like has been like enlightening. Like I love it.
Yeah. So we had the vows. We did everything except for sign a marriage license. We had the reception at Starbucks. We had a cake made of Feastables. And so it was really just like a bonding.
Did you guys have like a reception, like a party?
It's like $2,000 worth of Feastables too. Like it was so many.
Like I think the cake was like 150 Feastables.
It was a massive cake.
You guys got to do the math. Yeah.
Did you eat it?
He stuck his face in it.
I stuck my face in it.
Okay.
We wasted them.
The next morning,
it melted and got everywhere, and it was disgusting.
So you know how hot it is in North Carolina in the summer?
Yeah.
So the cake stayed there overnight, and the next morning we wake up, and it's like 2 p.m. It's 100 degrees, and the cake is
so much
like
chocolate
dripping onto the floor the next day. Yeah.
It was so much chocolate.
That's so cute.
It was just a really fun time and a great bonding experience for everybody in the city. Didn't sign the marriage license, but we've talked about it outside the game.
So what's the plan? Are you guys actually plan on getting married?
We've talked a lot about it.
Oh, you have enough money to get married.
I mean, yeah, like we could get some pretty nice rings. Like
yeah.
But I feel like
enjoy dating.
Yeah, but let's enjoy dating and
it's so funny. I said the same thing. Like I've been with Owen for like 4 years now, and I think that's a very common me being Latina, it's like, bro, once you know it's your person, you just get married with fucking kids, and I'm like, whoa. Like, if you know that's your person, enjoy the process of, like, letting that be, like, enjoying the stage it's in. And I talked about that on my podcast with Owen. I was like, I enjoy being your girlfriend, because there's only, this is the last time I'm going to be a girlfriend. Yeah. You know, and then you have the fiance era, and then in the fiance era, you're probably going to want to plan the whole fucking wedding, so you're kind of, like, tapped out for a bit, and so I enjoy that.
I feel like emotionally, at least I feel ready to, be there for an engagement. I feel ready for an engagement.
Can I throw the engagement party?
A real world engagement, not one with a Lego ring and a piece of string. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready for like a real kind of thing.
That's amazing. I'm lit.
Yeah.
That's lit.
I'm lit.
And
I'm lit.
I think, he's said maybe on a podcast before that, he's really waiting for the right time. But something we've also talked about is that I think we're both on the same page of that we want to spend our lives together, and we're not opposed to an engagement that lasts a little longer. You know, just having that commitment.
Fiance is such a good term. I don't know.
It's amazing.
That's a
you
good
don't
period.
have, bro, there's no like limit on like what you have to do.
I
Like
would.
you can be engaged for 5 years if you want. Like
I
it
wouldn't
doesn't
mind
matter.
being a fiance for a year or two, and you know, just once you lock in that commitment, you know, I think you can either double down on it or you either start to feel some doubts. And that's something that I'm ready to like double down on and just really experience that. Hey, now that we're locked in together, like this is what the future could look for us. And we're not trying to rush anything. I think we want it to be at the right time. But I think our head is on the same page moving forward that we want to
You
keep
guys
this up.
fell in love because of Beast Game.
Because
Yeah.
of Mr. Beast.
They didn't plan it. They really didn't
That's
plan
so
it.
on brand.
That's pretty crazy.
That's amazing. Yo, shout out Jimmy. Jimmy, you did that, bro.
Yo, low-key, right now, Beast Games has a better track record of couples success than, like, Love Island.
Obviously, because you're there
Than
just
The
to
Bachelor.
like... Yeah, wow.
More than any dating show, actually. They have a 100% success rate as of right now.
And
Wait,
I will
on television or like in general? Just like
on
people
television.
meeting?
Like reality shows, couple success rate after like how many of the couples on The Bachelor actually stay
Well, because
together.
think about it. When you're in a villa, let's per se, like you all are just kind of like hooking up. It's like one big massive orgy.
Yeah,
You're all
it's
just kind of
meant
like
for
fucking
that, right?
hooking up like in this. You're
Yeah.
tried to like so many extents. Like you're tried when he does these. I think there's one girl I met on the challenges that I did the 100 circle thing. Her name was Susie, and she was stuck in a
Oh,
bunker. I
Susie
love
Taylor.
her. I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
Susie.
She's
We love
amazing.
You talk a lot to her.
Love Susie. So she was like stuck with her ex,
With
and like they
Josh.
actually.
He was on our season.
Yeah.
Josh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry.
That's right.
I think he
did.
hated me.
Really?
Yeah, he said he was gonna throw a dodgeball at me.
Okay.
So I didn't go.
Well, he didn't win,
I did
so you're
bluff.
good.
I did bluff instead.
Perfect. That's amazing.
So you met Susie.
Yeah. So she like did this challenge. Like you're tried to the absolute craziest extent with that person. So it's like these challenges, like they fuck you up so mentally, and it's so crazy to me. And I can say this because I've been in a couple of challenges. Like the games are actually so fucking real.
They
like
are.
you
Yeah,
genuinely
yeah,
believe
yeah.
you will die if you don't make it through. No. When I tell you, like 18-year-old me, Squid Games, like, bro, if I had a Fitbit on, heart rate 220,
To the max,
bro. Like,
yeah.
like I genuinely in that moment, you don't notice cameras, you don't notice
No.
everything else. Like you genuinely believe if I let go of this rope, I'm falling to my death. Like
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm telling.
felt that way about the challenge in like the circle challenge. I'm like, bro, if I step on that red line,
It's over.
it's my life is gone. Like
Die.
poof. Because you don't, especially in those challenges, you don't have any concept of time.
No.
Like
none.
you don't know what's
Yeah,
happening.
they don't tell you the time.
They didn't in
They
Beast
don't
Games?
even tell you.
No.
Yeah, for the whole
2
time,
months.
all 40 days, we did not know the time.
I started
How was your
tracking the
sleep
sun.
schedule? No, you did not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This girl started putting rocks in places.
Well,
and, like,
so
Should I come
obviously, you know, if you have to do something every day, like take a medication, you can go to the nurse. And so I had,
but
you know,
the nurse has to tell you because you don't know what time it is.
they don't come. Well, if it's really, you know,
Right. Severe.
time priority, they'll come and get you. You know, I just had a daily medication to take. The sun's in the middle of the sky. All right, I'm going to go over. And every time I would take the medication, I'd be like, hey, what time is it? You know, I just want to make sure I'm in a somewhat reasonable area of 24 hours. And they'd be like, okay, it's noon, or it's 2 o'clock, or it's 4 o'clock. And every time they would tell me the time, I would look up at the sun, catch where it is in the sky. So during the days, I could be like, all right, it's either 11 or 12, or it's 3 or 4. And so that's how you tell the time there.
There was a big
You lived
24
like
hour.
cavemen.
Yes.
There was a big 24-hour timer on the screen in the city. There's a big screen with a 24-hour timer, and as it counts down, it gets to 0, and that's when you do the next challenge. So I would just base my time off of that. It's like, okay, we're on hour 1 of the day, hour 2.
So it's 2, but not actually 2.
You don't know the time. You just live in between challenges.
And how long, dude? I remember,
Trippy. And for that long, for 40 days of that, it's
bro.
weird.
Like for me, it was I think 5 or 6 days. I didn't know what time it was, but like they make it seem in like obviously the YouTube videos are a lot faster paced. So like in the YouTube videos, he makes it look like in between challenges it's like 20 minutes.
No,
it's days.
No, it's days.
It is days that you're sitting there. And bro, I was literally at one point taking blades of turf and making rubber like bracelets, like little things in my hair. I had lash extensions. So your girl was like 3 lashes.
And to that, like, so, you know, it's days in between. It looks like it's just, that's why people are like, oh, this couple just met. What the hell? Like,
yeah,
no,
but
it was actually 2 weeks. Like, it was a long time.
And all you're doing is talking to each other.
And all you're
How
doing
deep did you get and how fast? Not, okay, pause, not like that. I'm talking like relationship mentally.
Dang, she's just like up front like that.
No, it's not too much. I meant like how long was it before you're like, we have to really get serious and like talk about like what life looks like outside of this?
I will say within the first week.
I feel like immediately, like.
Really?
Yeah.
So within the first week while we were in Vegas, we were having deep conversations about each other's current life, each other's past, not necessarily about the future at that point, but just trying to see who each other was and what we were dealing with. And then I think it was maybe 3 to 4 weeks in, there's actually a clip of me on the show talking to him by the pools, asking like, oh, would you have kids in 3 years? They have a library there, and I was reading from a book, and I think it was a book about the 7 principles to making marriage work or something. Fantastic book. I highly recommend it.
Really?
Even if you're in a relationship or you want to be in a relationship, it's great advice. So I have the book open, and, you know, they prompt you with questions and exercises, and I had read one of the questions to him, and I was like, you know, could you see yourself having kids with me in 3 years? I'm not a crazy person, you know, we're just having fun. We're in love at this point. You're a crazy person too. We're in love at this point. And you know, we're now trying to see if a life outside of here could work.
Makes sense.
And something that you do if you're dating somebody is find out if they want kids or not.
100%.
It's not a crazy question. It's not a crazy question.
We got pretty deep pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I love that. I love love. I'm such a fan. All right, sorry, I forgot what question we were on. You had access to Starbucks 24/7. How much coffee did you consume?
No, it's not the coffee, it's the cake pops.
The only
you had access to
Starbucks
cake pops. Yes.
There was someone there at like 4 a.m.
I would probably put down 3 ham and cheese on a baguette.
Oh, I love
I would
those.
put down 5 to 6 cannonball drinks, and then I was shooting for about 10, maybe 15 cake pops a day. And honestly, my stats, and probably 4 to 6 jalapeno chicken pockets as well. Yeah. My stats were pretty good. I was leading the boys.
Bro was not hungry.
I think me and Jack, we would compete.
Jack was consuming?
Them two.
Jack was consuming Starbucks, bro. Are you serious?
Jack and I?
Me and Jack were like
this.
tied up. We were tied up. They would tell us like how much we had eaten. They would like tell us how much like the money equivalent of food we've eaten at the Starbucks was. And it was like deep in the 6 figures. And me and Jack were like a lot of it.
So Jack, every single day, we were competing for the last grilled cheese. I would have at least 1 to 2 a day, and so would Jack. And you know, they don't have unlimited stock. And so if I'd go up to the Starbucks, I'd be like, all right, give me the toasted grilled cheese. They'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, somebody just came up and asked. I said, Jack.
Yeah.
And I'd go up to Jack, and I see him eating the last grilled cheese.
He loved the grilled cheese.
It was between me and him, and then they would rip it all the time.
Would you like work out all the time? Like if you're
I wasn't working out at all. I honestly wasn't. I wasn't going to the gym at all.
Wait, why? You had nothing else to do. Really? You could have asked for a speaker.
No music.
And it's 100 degrees and the sun's beating down.
I didn't know how much music was an impact on my workouts until I got there.
You know what's funny? I can't work out with music.
I need music.
I don't. Okay, hold on. I act like I'm a fucking gym rat. No, I'm not. I got a personal trainer for like a solid like 4 or 5 months. Loved it. Can't work out. I don't know if it's because I'm like.
I swear I saw a video of you like dunking your face in ice water though.
Ashton Hall video?
You work out. She was going crazy. You were
no,
doing
I just
the
don't.
sprints.
You can fucking get a bucket.
You were
if I
at like
shove
a
your
track.
fucking
You were
face
doing sprints and stuff too.
A girl can run if it came down to it. Shit, I ain't gonna be last. But
you seemed to.
I was pretty. You know what it is? I have to say this. I have to admit this. I'm a quitter. I know.
No.
I'm cooked. I'm a quitter. I get bored easily. Like, I've done every sport you can think of. I was on like a guy's hockey team at one point as a kid, ice skating, basketball, volleyball, everything. I just get bored. I'm like, I don't want to be the best at this.
Yeah.
So I was working out and I found like if my trainer was telling me to do something, I'm like, I have to, my thought process is I have to do what I'm being told to do and just get it done. Because the faster I get it done, the faster I can get the fuck out of here. So music just seems like it prolongs your workout. And it's like, I respect it because it's like a ritual for people. Like they have to go, the pre-workout, the drive from home.
The Rice Krispie.
To the your cake pops, like whatever it may be. Like from point A to point B is a whole mental stimulus to get to the gym. Me, I'm slamming a banana and I'm fucking going to the gym just to get it over with.
Yeah. I don't know.
So you didn't work out at all?
Even just like a little baseline would have been nice of just like a...
She could have beatboxed for you.
Yeah, like honestly...
In your ear, like...
A little bit of that. Like if you just go...
For like an hour on end.
Like...
Well, so, I mean...
Okay.
But they can't have music because of copyright. No...
But don't record it.
No music. They gotta record everything.
I guess. Okay.
He hit a couple lifts, but it was not like a daily like routine thing. And some other people there were in the gym a lot, but as we got further down the season, like they got eliminated.
I was really just pounding Starbucks.
I see that.
That's all I did.
Well, you don't look like
you see that.
No. I meant like I hear that.
Dang, is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's not. I would never. Were there any people that like you were just like, do I have to see this person?
Pod 4 was lit.
So it's by pods.
Yeah, living in Pod 4 was awesome.
So how was it they don't really show like the living
arrangements. Pod 1, smart guys. Pod 2,
smart women.
Smart girls. Pod 3, strong girls. Pod 4, strong guys. And the strong guys pod was sweet. Especially before the smart challenge. Yeah.
What was the smart challenge?
Before Nick got the hammer on the pattern.
So I had immunity at that point. And
you literally got him through that and he couldn't have voted for you?
I chose to get Nick through. Yeah, I did. And I easily could have messed him up at the end.
You should have. At that point, well, I guess you would have never known he would have betrayed you in the end.
At that point, I mean, Nick was a social leader. He had a big group of people that he could trust. And that morning, I had all the girls come up to me to kind of pitch this all-girls alliance. And two of the girls, Hannah and Katie with a K, I always loved. We stuck together the whole time. But Bryley and Katie with a C, they're not bad people or anything. We didn't get close enough. We didn't get close enough quick enough. So they only wanted to make an alliance to me the morning we knew it was voting, after I had the $10 million coin. And so I was like, I can see what's going on. You're now trying to, make this group with me, make this alliance with me because we know it's voting later on. I don't want to go into too much stuff behind the scenes, but we hadn't been that close prior. And so I was like very nonchalant. I'm like, yeah, sure, I got you. Like I'm popping jelly beans in my mouth. Less than 5 minutes later, I go into pod 4, the guys' pod. Ultimately, because I'm trying to find Jim, right? I want to tell him what just happened, what just went down.
That the girls are
teaming
can you?
Up. Who are the it's Katie, the one that fell. She fell. The one that fell, and then the other one with the short hair.
So
she's like jacked.
So the one that fell is Katie with a C. The one that was in top 10 with us that didn't
with the
vote
ropes,
for me.
you and that girl, and she was like, "I trust you," and you were like, and you looked at the camera.
That's Bryley.
Okay, so
Bryley and Katie were the two that came up to me that day.
I remember that.
And they're not bad people, nothing ever went wrong necessarily, but we were never close early on. And it was only the day where people realized it was voting that alliance was trying to be made. And I was like, and maybe it was the wrong call, right? Because in the end, I got burned by some of the guys that I had helped. Maybe it was the wrong call. I don't regret it.
But let's really talk. There's one winner.
Mm-hmm. There's one winner.
There is one person winning, babe. Mm-hmm. There's a singular human being that's going to win that $5 million. Regardless of anything, like, we're going to end up having to be selfish anyway. What? And I would have rathered, I don't know. They gave low-key, like, a little bit mean. They were, like, kind of mean.
I don't care if a guy or girl wins. I care that the winner is a good person. And so
I would have preferred a girl. I would have preferred Hannah. Respectfully, Hannah deserved to win. Hannah or Jack should have been, one of those should have been winner.
I mean, Tyler's a veteran. He's a veteran of the Air Force. And I remember having a conversation with him where he looked up at the money and he goes, that to me is time with my kids, you know?
Oh.
And I'm over here saying, I'm like, dude, if I had that, like I could throw it in an investment account, like I could have it work for
Exactly.
me.
I think it's different when
But
you
he's
don't
like,
have kids.
that's time for my kids, bro. And I was like, okay.
Well, I feel like shit for saying that.
Well, no.
But no, he won. Tyler, congratulations. I think you won. You deserve to win. You
him
got
or
there.
Corey would have been like excellent stewards of the prize.
But Hannah, bro, they did her so dirty.
They did.
I do not fuck with.
I was rooting for her.
August, bro. That's the reason you lost. Because you hate on women. No, I'm just kidding. Not all women.
Nah.
You hated on Hannah.
Oh my god.
Hannah did not deserve that. I'm pissed. I'm still mad about it. I watched it last night. I'm pissed.
Wow, you watched it last night?
Last night was the night that I'm like.
And you called us your ace.
Bro, I'm fresh off of this shit.
That's
okay,
so
I
funny.
get it. It just aired, but like I watched it last night. I'm still so heated. Okay, you have to understand too. I wasn't there, but like the way that it was portrayed was bullying. Like that flat out was like, yo, let's attack Jack and let's attack Hannah.
Well,
and
Hannah
I
had
did
no
not.
allies.
Bro.
She didn't have any. She didn't have any allies. I'm just saying. Like
I was her ally.
I was
Could've
her
voted
ally
me.
too. Could have voted me. You know, hey.
Well, so I
We
will
would have
say,
protected Hannah. I would have been up there
Hannah,
like,
bro, you're such
if
a.
you shoot at Hannah, I will be kicking at your heart.
I will say also, there's always a lot of things that are not shown in
I
the
know,
show.
that's what I'm saying. So I
And
don't want to like.
We've kept in close contact with a lot of the top 10. And I think what was being portrayed through like August, Hannah, and Tyler, it looked a little more malicious than I think it actually was.
Okay, so it definitely portrayed that. So that's why I'm so upset at August. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that they just did you a little dirty because they needed a villain. But when Tyler kicked that ball and it hit August's heart,
And he left with 0.
and I was jumping up and down, screaming side to side, back flip, front flip. I can't even touch my toes and I was doing it. Okay? I was so excited because of how they portrayed him. Okay?
Same.
And when Hannah did, bro, but I was also so mad at Corey when he got, why Jack? Why wouldn't, Jimmy said this, he was like, why wouldn't you eliminate your strongest competitors? And that would have been Tyler and Brett.
We've talked about this, and I think it was Jack because he was 19. He's in college.
Don't discriminate against my guy.
We love Jack. You know, I'll never ever say anything bad about Jack, but you know, when you're in the top 6 with 2 people who are either, I think, in their late 30s or 40s, they have children, they have wives, you have...
You're not going to get out to a kid, basically.
Yeah.
I think that was the reasoning.
He's like, everybody's shooting for Jack, I guess.
I don't know.
Dude, when he said that, bro, I felt it in my heart. I could literally cry.
You know what's funny is that
I just saw his face. Like,
all of like coming from the show, our audiences have like kind of developed in an interesting way. Like most of the people who like me are like 5 years old. But most of the people who like Jack are honestly like you. Like they're like girls that are like,
bro, you think he's getting flack because of it?
like he's, yeah, I actually heard his
Hey,
DMs
yo.
are full of girls trying to bring him to his sorority formals.
I heard
Yeah.
he's
Yo,
somebody.
Jack.
No, Jack's been cooking.
I
Let's
heard,
Jack's been
go.
cooking.
I heard somebody wants to invite him to an Ole Miss sorority. Come on,
If
Jack.
he doesn't go,
Yeah.
Come on, Jack.
Jack, you got
Jack, you gotta go on like Barstool and do like a college tour. Wow.
You know what? He would be perfect for that.
I
Girls love Jack.
I love it.
Girls
Yeah.
love Jack.
Because it's like, we're not like,
No,
He's like, "Aw."
but like, yeah, I know what you mean.
you think,
They think
Wow.
he's cute. Like he's
he's
cute.
so cutie.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Yeah,
I'm
I
obsessed
mean,
with him.
he's cute. He's fun. He's genuine. He's a great energy to be around. And like,
I had really good nights with Jack. We would just rip
there was-
jalapeno pockets all the time.
there was never one
I'm so
bad thing
serious.
that Jack said about anybody. You know, I'm not making
Besides
comments.
fucking over Sue.
Well, I'm
Besides
not-
absolutely demolishing an old lady.
Absolutely cooking her.
Absolutely
Slimed
yeah.
her out.
Yeah.
Yes.
An old lady, by the way.
Like
Yes,
that is
but-
still like having to work a career and like a job.
Yes, but
Like she goes back to work. Like
yes,
you know.
but he never said
Like,
anything
that's
bad
real
about
life.
her. He never has a bad word to speak out of his mouth.
But he's slaughtered.
Like he's like there's no downplaying it.
And
He
even
swapped the deck and he goes,
Bro, and he got asked about it behind the scenes. He goes, yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I did it. Like, genuinely did it.
Sorry.
Outsmart
Jack.
the Survivor
But that's
player.
Beast Games. That's Beast
I
Games.
love it. Sorry.
That's
I
Beast
will
Games.
always, that was the funniest. That's not funny. Sue, I'm sorry.
What's crazy is not telling her after the fact. That's crazy. I can't believe that.
So no one knew about it until it came out.
No,
Correct.
I didn't know about it at all.
Yeah.
I was
Tyler
freaking out.
knew.
Tyler knew the whole time.
Did Tyler know it was going to happen? They made an
Okay.
arrangement?
No, he didn't.
Okay,
He did-
Tyler knew about the original plan to, I think, rig the deck, but the original plan failed. And so Tyler never knew about Jack's swapping the deck. And so Tyler wasn't actually clued in on the swapped deck. And Jack, I think, was trying
But his
to hint.
intention was
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and you know, Tyler didn't pick from the side. Jack was like loading. Tyler picked an 8. You know, it's a
Tyler actually
middle
got
card.
lucky.
Yeah, Tyler did get lucky. So he knew about the original plan. I don't think he knew about the swapped deck.
Yeah.
Jack tried to clue him in on it. I don't think he picked up on it. I really don't.
It's Jack's face after he swapped it, though.
He was like this.
You know, like he knew he just
Like,
did something
he was,
bad.
He's the kid like growing up that you knew if he was lying. Like
Yeah.
you're as his mom, like she probably would be like, "What'd you do?" And he's like, yeah,
He
yeah.
is listed as a child genius on the show. So
He is a genius.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he's a genius.
Because to this day, I don't understand how he rigged it. I'm like, what do you mean you swapped the deck? What does it matter?
He loaded up a
He-
deck with, you know, a high card, low card for Sue, high card for Tyler, and swapped the decks. But Tyler didn't even end up picking the card he had loaded for him. He picked
So he got lucky.
from the other side of the deck, so he just got lucky. Yeah.
So this is what happened. This is what had happened. Jack and Tyler prepared an initial deck, loaded it. Sue
How did
came
she
in.
not see
Sue
it?
came in and shuffled the deck.
Oh, that's interesting.
So hold on. So Sue came in and shuffled the deck. So I mean, we were in the cube for hours. Jack was playing solitaire. You know, he wanted to have a backup plan if plan A didn't work. So as Jack is playing solitaire, he's pulling cards from the deck, hiding them in his pocket. So Jack prepared a second deck. If the first deck didn't work, and it didn't because Sue shuffled it, Jack pulls the second loaded deck out of his pocket, swaps it while Sue's not looking, and now they're playing with the second loaded deck.
I think Sue is in the bathroom.
Yeah, Sue, she
No,
asked,
she was there.
okay, but so when Sue is in the bathroom, Jack is swiping cards, right, to prepare the second deck, and then he didn't actually think that there was a moment where he could put that into play. But Sue had ordered one more thing. It was a drink, you know, and she turns to the door to go grab her drinks. And as soon as she's busy at the door, Jack
The orange
swaps the deck.
Fanta.
Yo, she got out
Off
a
orange
$5 million
Fanta.
orange Fanta.
Yeah.
So Jack had a split
Gotta
second
do it.
to swap the second loaded deck. And
I'm
that's
sorry, but
and it was never shuffled again.
good
It was
play.
What a play!
What a play!
We had Jimmy walk into our cube and Jimmy shuffled our cards.
Yeah.
We had no
I
intention.
played a real
So,
game.
so why? Because even Jimmy behind the scenes was like, I would never leave it. That's the dumbest thing you could do is never leave it up to
I'd
chance.
let the world burn.
No.
I let the world
At-
burn.
You would have gotten out
Yeah.
if you picked up that ace.
Oh yeah. That's right.
And then would you have like kissed and made a whole thing like, I'll see you. It's
Yeah,
not
it
a
would have
goodbye.
been so dramatic.
It's a, I'll see you later.
It would have been really dramatic.
I would have been bawling,
It
honestly.
It's made such a good TikTok edit of that one. Oh my god. Of
That
the
would have been,
flipping.
oh my God, you guys
He
would
played
have been.
a 50-50 game to protect his girl.
So how did it come decided like, yo, you're going to go through?
Yeah, I told
You had
JC.
such an emotional grasp. I have
I never
something
expected
written
it.
here.
I never expected it.
Okay, let me just read you the lineup here. It says, my notes. I love Jack. Indent. Can you cry on command? I know you can. You must do it. I know. No, Monika. Don't bullshit me. I know you can cry on command.
If I could
the
cry,
way you were like, no, stop.
if I could cry right now for you, I would.
I took $0.
Yeah, I took.
So
Don't, no,
I
she
can,
looks at Nick and goes, "Don't fuck me over this time." walks out of the pod. She's like, "Sup?"
I can try my best to explain this, but while you're in Beast Games, I mean, it's not just a physical game, it's a mental game. The money split and the coin sale, weeks prior to this moment, everybody had been talking about, we're all going to take $100,000. We're not screwing anybody over here. Shit. And the ringleader of that conversation was Nick.
So my point is, that's when you should have known not to trust him.
Yeah, the money split.
You're right.
But in theory, you did some slimy shit too.
But there was nothing else to do.
No, in theory, she's like...
So...
There was nothing else to do. Katie wasn't taking our money, and Nick was telling us he would.
So back to the money split, right? Weeks prior, we have this whole spiel about, like, we can all trust each other. We're taking our fair share. Nick is the ringleader of that. And so when I got pulled out of my grave, I was 7th in order. So if everybody had taken their fair share, I was expecting $400,000 to still be there. It wasn't. I was almost captain for that money pull.
Yeah, you were.
I would have taken my fair share. I would not have taken a bribe for the coin. But so, I come out there, I see less than half of what I was expecting. I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset at anybody. You can go out there and do whatever you please, right? But I was blindsided and betrayed. And so I was like, all right, we obviously can't trust the people we thought we could here. Like, we're playing a different game than we had
Did it change everything
thought.
for you?
It changed everything.
Yeah.
Did it actually? Like,
it changed
obviously,
everything.
Right?
And so that is when, the bribe for me comes out. I sell the coin. My ultimate goal was always to bring it to the top 6. Whether I would have flipped it or not, we'll never know.
The thing is, though, you're right, though. Like, August did all of that to leave with, probably he got paid to be there, but, like, leave with actually...
I think we by then we'd probably had about like $6,000 that they had just given us from T-Mobile, and Jimmy made a gift of $1,000.
Yeah, like it. So it's like, in my head, I thought about this because I'm like, if you wouldn't have taken that bribe, would you have been offered the next time $700K or $1 million?
We'll never know.
Or, like, if you could prove that you had that coin, because you couldn't, right? Because in theory, you could just pull it out of your pocket. Would you have still been in?
That is a great question. So, really quickly, I had sold the coin, right? And the whole group comes out to tell everybody what they had done in the money split. And I'm feeling 2 emotions at this time. I'm feeling
sad.
So I'm feeling really excited and elated and ecstatic that, oh my gosh, I just made $500,000. But at the same time, the group is going through, prior to me talking and saying what they had done. And I'm like listening to the betrayal and the reasons why. And I'm just like, I'm betrayed. I'm blindsided. I'm annoyed. And so as it comes my time to speak, in my head, I was like, all right, Monika, like you can't cry. Your voice can't crack at this moment. And so people are like, why is she crying? She has no tears. Is because I was trying so hard to actually hold myself back from crying. But my voice was cracking. I was just emotionally strewn across the place. I was, like I said, blindsided, betrayed, excited, ecstatic. And it was just a little bit of strategy at that point, right? I said, okay, if I can take $0 because you screwed me over, like, maybe I'll have some sympathy. But, like, it was not crying on command. I tried not to cry.
No, I think that's
I do cry easily. I do cry easily. I will
Girl,
say.
I swear, I was like, I'm gonna get her to cry on the podcast. I was like, I felt like you were just
probably
like
could.
that. Not like being mean, but I'm saying like just being like, you can cry on command. I was so convinced there was no way, because the way you looked at Nick, like, don't betray me this time. I was like,
and that's because Nick was.
You also
there.
hadn't slept the whole night. Like, it started as nighttime, and by the time we're all done, the sun is out, and it's like 12 p.m.
I don't think the
It's like
sleep.
noon.
I don't know if the sleep was my issue,
If you're
but
sleep deprived, like,
Yeah.
you're definitely a little bit more.
yeah, you're left a little wonky.
in the phone game, I know Nick had burned me once. At this point, Brett's not talking to me. Katie's not accepting my money, so my only option is Nick, who I had helped. I made sure he got immunity for the top 10. I was like, okay, maybe I have a shot here. And I'm looking into his eyes, and he's like looking at me, his brows furrowing. He's like, Monika, I'm going to take care of you. I've got your back. Like you're so safe with me. And like, he's telling me those things and I'm like, it's making me emotional, right? And I'm just like, I'm so safe with you. Please don't screw me over again. Like, I can't take this if you do. And I mean, it makes me emotional, right? I can't cry on command, but if you're telling me these things, looking
No,
me
I'm
in the
pissed at him.
eye.
When I saw your face and you were like, what happened? I know that feeling because I've been betrayed in a beast game. And it is like world ending. Like, you look at that person like, what? You can't even cry because you're almost like in such shock. I saw that same reaction. What the fuck was his excuse?
So I will say, I gave Brett $33,000. I'm sorry.
Nick.
I gave Nick $33,000.
Brett gave him 30.
Brett gave him $30K. I helped win immunity for Nick in the top 10. I helped him complete that pattern game.
You gave his best friend a cannonball.
I gave his best friend a cannonball, but at
Nick,
the end of the day,
fuck?
at the end of the day, it comes down to a reasoning that I used myself. We never got close enough, quick enough. The same reasoning.
But it seemed like you did because y'all were cool.
And so I think that's really the main thing. We spent so much time talking to each other and getting like building our bond that I don't think we really took the time to get to know some of the other competitors. Like even one of our allies, Katie, right? She was supposed to vote for Monika, and I figured Monika taking 0 in the money split and getting her, Hannah, and me an extra 20K there by taking 0. I thought that would be something that would get that vote, and it just didn't play out that way at all.
My favorite part in that episode was when you went in her pod and you were like, what the fuck does it matter? You were like, she sacrificed herself to be here for you. Did not.
She gave you $20,000 before this game even started, right? And now we're gonna give you another 27 on top of that. We're gonna give you another 30 on top of that. Actually,
I know it felt so.
And she wasn't taking $1 from us.
When Jimmy was like, Monika, is there anything you want to say? And you were like, I sold the coin for $500,000. I was like, yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yes, she fucking did. And then August was gloating. I was
like, why would you vote for somebody that took money away from you instead of somebody that actually gave you money? She voted for Brett instead of like.
I don't know how it didn't bite him in the ass.
I don't know.
I genuinely don't know. I mean, if no one would have known that you sold the coin, you would have been fucked the next round. But like,
he got a 1 in 6 shot at $5 million with $190,000 in his pocket. He was in the best position.
No, he made $1 million though.
And then he made $1 million.
1.1 or 1.2 million.
And then he walked out a millionaire. This dude that didn't take his money in the fair split, that took 150 more than that, and was the reason that my number went from 80,000 that I was gonna get
to 60
but I don't think,
to 40.
Yeah.
Bro, would you, if you were the second one up, the way Jimmy was pressuring me, bro, he was on demon time. Like, he was like, but think about it.
This is your money.
This is your money right now. You probably, would you have taken your fair split?
I feel like
if you were one of the top people in the beginning.
So we're in top 10, right? Like, things are different once you get there, and you're just trying to make it as far as you can. So you want to try to build as much social credit as you possibly can. The only 2 people that took less than their fair split are sitting on this couch right now. Albeit Monika took 0. I took $600 less, but we didn't take anything more. We actually took less.
Because your logic behind in the end in the pods being like, this is not his money.
It didn't make sense.
It's my money. And I'm like, in theory, he's not. Well, actually, not in theory. Factually, you're right. Like, if everyone took their fair split, that pod game would have been a lot more emotional. And I don't think it would have turned out the way it did.
I think it's crazy that he got in there with 190 because we should have charged him 60 each.
But facts. That's true.
We could have got that last 90K at least.
Did Nick knew when he took the 250 he wasn't making it past the next round? Did he?
Yeah.
He knew. Like that was like he's walking out with that.
I think he had a feeling, but I don't think it was until like maybe the second round of the phone game where he was
it was solidified. He gave up. I knew nobody was pushing me or Monika first rounds. I knew we weren't going to make it in the first round, so I've spent the first couple rounds stacking up bread to try to throw on Katie or Nick or somebody in the last game to get Monika through. but Katie wasn't taking any of my cash.
Why?
She told you. She told you.
What was the reason?
She said she was trying to make sure Hannah won.
Hannah was in.
But if Monika was
she would have
in the
protected
top
Hannah.
6,
Yo, don't
she
piss me
didn't
off.
think. No, she was trying to make sure Hannah won the whole thing. She didn't think Monika
yes, but
could
strategically, you put Monika through to
give Hannah an ally.
Did she know? Wait, you just said that was like your two girls.
Mm-hmm.
So she knew your bond with Hannah was actually real. So
yeah.
Well, she had told Jim that in the phone game, I can't vote for Monika because if I vote for Monika to go through, if I vote for Monika to go through into the top 6, Hannah's not going to win. So she couldn't vote for.
She didn't think Hannah could beat Monika at checkers.
But babe, it was 5 guys versus her.
And I would have protected Hannah.
Hannah had no.
You could have. She sent Hannah into a top 6 situation with 0 allies.
And when
I feel like
I get where she's coming
from. We
focus
focus so much on the lie that Nick did to Monika, but I feel like, I mean, I don't want to say underhated, but like Katie was literally our ally and somebody that Monika gave an extra $20K to in the money split, and she didn't vote for Monika. And people online are like, will say about me, they'll be like, oh, you were so hard on Katie. Like, how could you?
It did come off that way. Like you were in there like, yo, what the fuck?
Obviously.
Yeah.
You gave her an extra $20K. She was our ally.
But you were doing the money play too. She just did your game. She played your game.
Like
she played your game. She did. That was her version of I'll take 30K.
No, playing my game would have looked like if somebody's gonna give me more money, I'll send back this other person's cash. I'll send back 30.
So she could have sent it back.
Yeah, I would. If somebody sent me,
he would not. I don't think he would have sent it back.
If somebody's giving me 30 grand
and someone else just gave you 23, I'm sitting chilling with 50K.
If somebody says I'll give you 40 grand, or somebody comes in and says I'll give you 30 grand, and then another person comes in and says I'll give you 40, I will take the 30 this guy just gave me, I will give it back to him, and I will take the 40.
Why? You knew you weren't making
$10,000 more than
you could have kept both.
And you would have.
You would sit your ass down, boy.
And you would have.
If I could get away with that.
She did.
But she wouldn't even take both. She wouldn't take my money.
Oh, so no, but she
wouldn't even take both.
The thing about...
That's right. She didn't take...
I would have taken my cash.
I would have taken both.
The thing about the round...
I was hoping she would take both. I'd rather that than just say, no, don't, not at all.
The thing about the round when Katie voted for August, she had said, my vote this round is going to the highest bidder. And she had
keep that energy the whole time then, because that's what you did.
So August comes in, offers her 25K, and I was like, all right, I'm going to come in. I only had 23K, so I offered her my full 23K to zero out, and he was going to pay 7K on top of that. So we were offering 30. And Katie goes, well, I already told August, I'm considering a deal with him.
Yeah, and then August targeted your best friend.
Well, it's like, okay, you're telling us you're going to take the highest bidder. She ends up going with August's lower amount. The round is still going, and we're still offering more money. I think he went up to like 6 figures for me. And Katie goes, I already took August's money. Send it back. You said you're going with the highest bidder.
Did you say send it back?
Oh, yeah.
You said
multiple times.
You said you're going with the highest bidder this round.
So what's T then at that point? What's the strategy?
I said give Brett his money back. Give Brett his money back, August. And I'll give you more.
August.
Oh, I did both.
Well, I'm talking about August round.
Okay, August round. I said, give August his money back, and I'll give you more.
I think it's just how they painted August, but like when he was running around it, I was like, just sit down.
Oh, he was frantic.
Shouldn't Monika hate me?
No.
Don't vote for her ever.
No, ever.
Ever.
No, why would you vote for her?
Ever is crazy, right?
I don't know. He was just...
Like, not just this round.
His play was malicious. His play was like, it gave... Like, I'm cooked.
And he called me scummy.
No, you did play a dirty game, but he's not innocent.
Not a dirty game.
All I want to say...
I'm for it, babe. That's why we're here. I'm for it.
I never stole $1 from anybody. Yes, I sold the coin and I lied about it, but that was not anybody else's money
no one's
to
business.
have.
Can I say they painted you to be the reason that it got leaked?
Yeah, I know. That cliffhanger was brutal.
It was like, you said, but why would you say this? This is actually my, because
Oh my
this
God,
actually
oh my
blew the
God.
fuck out of me. You were like, nah, bro, if she would sell it, she'd sell it for $500,000. I was like, Jim, shut the fuck up. Why? You could have just been like, nah, my girl wouldn't do that. Bling, hang up the fucking phone. You actually kind of confirmed what was already rumored.
I know.
Unintentionally. Like, you stamped it like,
Dude, if
boom.
she sold the coin, her thing would say $500,000 or something.
He literally was like, and he went like that, and I was like, no.
I will say,
No.
prior to that moment, it wasn't just August, it wasn't just Nick. Everybody had a suspicion that the coin was gone
Why?
anyways.
You guys should have, can I be honest, would you have never told him?
I wish you didn't.
Because your
No.
face, bro, you're like, she didn't sell it.
I feel like I
She didn't
sold
sell
it. I sold it kind of well. Like I was.
No,
like,
you were
what do
like,
mean?
you were like, she didn't sell it.
Even if I wanted to keep it a secret, like I
You were
had
so
to tell
excited.
somebody.
Yeah.
I had to.
Go to the
talk about it
bathroom.
with
Tell
somebody.
production.
But even
They already knew, but like I had to talk about it with somebody.
I know.
But if there was one thing that I could do different in the games is that when we were in the cubes with JC,
Yeah.
JC gave me the coin and I had the option of whether or not to tell the group about it. I should have kept it a secret from the jump.
Yeah.
Really?
I was
Coming out of the
afraid.
cube.
You're right, because then you could have.
It's very easy. It's very hard. It's very hard to hide something that people are looking for. But when people
But he
aren't
would have
looking-
got out. Jimmy said if he gets out, the coin's gone.
Yeah.
So it would have been craziest. It would have been like, oh, it's gone.
So nobody would be looking for the coin.
And I was afraid that the group would be mad at us and target us for eliminating JC with the coin.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to be upfront. I'm going to be honest. JC gave it to us. It's still here. If I could backtrack, I would have let them be mad for a couple
Let them be
days.
mad, and then
and
they
then
get
it'd blow
over it.
over by next week.
They would have been mad.
Oh, yeah. That's the $10 million
Maybe for-
prize, right?
I mean, look how they
So-
reacted when I came out and not JC. When I came out of the
Crickets.
cube,
Crickets.
they were looking
I
at
didn't-
me.
I didn't see that. I don't
Oh,
remember.
they
that.
were looking at me like, "Where's the coin?" Like where Katie was like, she did her whole.
The 10 mil.
What about the 10 million coin? I'm like, what about Jim? What about me?
Yeah, buddy, you were not like
What?
in the city. I know. It's okay. It's okay. I'm
Like
a
I
stand.
don't know. I don't even know why.
I'm a stand. They did. I don't think they really fucked with the kid. I don't think. They fucked
I
with
don't think they were.
Some
I don't
did.
think they felt like I deserved to be there. I always felt
They
that
were,
way.
bro. They just didn't like maybe this,
Yeah.
and they, like,
It grew on them.
of course. I mean, it has
At the
to.
start, there were a lot of people who made comments.
Did you ever
like,
confront it?
I don't.
They confronted
did.
me
We
one
did
time.
once.
One time she came in, like this is early days of this
Mhm.
city. One time she came into Pod 4 to like
Wake you up.
talk to me or something, like we about game stuff, and she walks out, and then all of the boys surround me like it's an
What?
intervention, and they're like, she can never come back in here. We have wives, like they're gonna see this. This is gonna be on TV. If they think girls can just come in and out of here, like absolutely not. And I was like, all right.
I mean, fair.
I-
They don't
I-
know what's happening. They
my
just see
bad.
Monika going in there.
Yeah.
But it's so
But there-
obvious that
there's-
you guys are together.
There's cameras in the dorm, right? I'm going to sit in his bed and talk to him about game strategy.
Yes.
I'm not looking at a single other person in there. All I cared about was him, right? And I mean, I get the concern about like, hey, we don't want, our girls or our wives at home thinking anything happened,
Hmm.
but that was never the case. It was just always to talk about our gameplay, our strategy.
Yes.
There were a couple things that people always said, and I ended up confronting one person, and I kind of blew up on them. It was
Who?
never
Wait, who?
shown. I blew up on
I
Vance.
get it, buddy. You had sex. I
What?
understand.
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
I understand.
I
You
didn't
didn't
say
have
anything,
to, bro. You're
I didn't say-
cheesing
I
ear
did
to
not
ear.
say anything.
You're
I did
fucking. You're
not say-
beeping, bro.
I did not
Like,
say
the
anything,
thought
bro.
process had a
I literally
fucking
did
tunnel.
not say one
You
word.
didn't have to.
You look at me. You were looking at me.
Bro, I was actually
You
trying
really-
not to
you-
look at you. I actually was staring
I
so
did-
hard at her, and you're like
I
this.
didn't say anything.
Good
I
God,
didn't say
I
anything. I didn't
understand.
say anything.
I get it.
I just sit in here.
Continue. Who
So,
did you
like-
beat? Who'd you cuss out?
Vance.
Who's Vance?
American Ninja Warrior, 2-time champion.
Oh, the
So-
one that
so-
everyone hated too.
the
Yes.
one that Nick and August got out of their cube. Nick, August, and Vance went into a cube, and they sent it down to a vote.
That boy obviously had to go. He won American Ninja Warrior 2 times in a row. We can't keep him around.
Well, and
Vance.
so
He's too strong.
I need to remember his face.
Vance Walker.
He's also got $2 million
Well,
in his
so-
bank
and
account.
like
He's
I
got to go. Like,
This guy.
Like, he's
He gives me-
rich. He's
he
rich.
gives me
He
the
has to
same
go.
feeling as August.
Well, and so
Like, get the fuck out of here.
A little bit actually. That's
there were not many people like we confronted because a lot of people ended up coming around to the relationship. They, liked us as people, but there was a rumor spread about me very early on. I think it was like top 100 in the city when like things you hear really matter about your perception of other people, and he was going around telling everybody that we were hooking up in the bathroom trailers. And we weren't.
At that time, you weren't.
At that time.
Okay, at that time you
weren't.
weren't. I
weren't.
respect.
We
At
actually
that time
weren't.
you weren't. It
Yeah.
wasn't happening, so you got
Yeah.
mad.
Yes. So, there was this rumor being
Stop.
spread, and I just blew up. I was like, you can't be going around telling these people like things that
these lies
at the time like
I would never.
are not happening.
Yeah.
And because it's affecting gameplay. Fast forward a month later, I'm not going to say anything about that rumor, but at the time it was not true.
So you cussed him out.
Yeah.
What do you say? Sorry.
Oh yeah. I mean, he just got really wide-eyed and was like,
I would never
wasn't
say
me.
that about you.
it wasn't me.
He said that?
He said, I'm a God-fearing Christian. I don't tell lies.
And then I came back with something. I was like, but you did this and this. And he goes,
He came out as a liar on the show.
and he
Did
goes,
not?
well, I didn't want to look bad. And I said, caught. You're saying you would never do this because of this. And then I bring up, well, what about this? And he goes, well, I didn't want to look bad. Caught.
Yeah. He had to go.
Yeah, he had to go.
He had to go.
I was like, come on. See, I forgot about him. Who is that?
He was a 2-time American Ninja Warrior champion.
And that's amazing.
He has millions
is.
of dollars out. He's famous. Like he doesn't need
So
the
you
money.
were like, you don't need money or screen time. Get out
You
of here.
don't need money and you're too strong.
He was too strong and he's too wealthy.
That's why I'd get out.
He does
too.
obstacle courses
I don't
for a
blame him.
living.
The kid's a G. He got
He's
out because he
got
was
to
a G.
go.
He got out because he was a G.
Yeah, he was too strong.
good.
Yeah, he
You're
gotta
too
go.
good.
He was good.
He's too good at the game.
He's a good competitor.
And people recognize that. And that's
And
why.
so we voted
See,
him.
Vance, you might have told some lies, but listen, you were a good competitor, so that's why you had to go. So just take your badge and go win another Ninja Warrior, and you'll be fine.
Please.
So,
Yes.
well, hold on. Hold on. I have Vance all over my fucking page right now. Okay.
We could do this all day, Camilo.
I know,
Like, we
I
love
know.
talking about Beast Games.
Well, I love talking about
Yeah.
you about everything.
It's good.
Like,
This is
It's really
great.
good.
yeah,
Was the triple elimination the turning point of the season for you?
the triple elimination.
The hammer.
Ooh, that's you, baby.
Was it where was that the turning point?
I
Of what?
think,
I don't know. That's
think
the
it
question I
was.
wrote down.
I think it was definitely the initial turning point into where our strategy was to eliminate people who we thought we couldn't trust. We thought we took care of that, and it obviously led into a whole different storyline that may or may not have happened.
Did you feel any sort of when you were in that moment? Is this the same challenge where you smashed the hearts, the three?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the.
Did you actually feel bad?
I felt.
Because I feel like a part of you, it showed on
Is
camera.
that a question for me?
Both. I know you didn't
Let me
give
go
a
first.
flying fuck.
I didn't care.
But there was who it was. Was it Kate? You didn't care. You felt bad that it was her, but you were like,
I felt bad for Tyler. Tyler, strongman.
So-
Tyler. That was sad.
So there were 3 hearts that were smashed. Nick actually used the hammer on Tyler and Katie. I actually used the hammer on only Bryley's heart.
I know you wanted to do that.
You do see
Right, I
me
do.
give this little smirk.
You literally were like,
You
I didn't keep my word.
listen,
That's what happened.
prior to me smashing her heart, there were weeks leading up of unfriendly comments,
I told you. I literally said she gave Mean Girl.
beef with Jim, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
the
Yeah.
breaking point for me was this. I had won immunity for the top 10. I am safe. We are now in the pattern game, and the top 12 are on the other side,
Yeah.
figuring out who the other person is going to win top 10 immunity. And in this challenge, Bryley and Jim start talking. A little bit of conflict is arising. And Bryley tells Jim, I'm really sorry for the way your life is going to look outside of here.
So I had a very genuine, deep conversation with Bryley behind the scenes about some things I've experienced in my life. And I felt like she took what I had shared with her and kind of threw it back in my face. And it's captured a little bit in the behind the scenes. There's a conversation we had by the pool, but I just, I don't know. She wasn't my favorite, she wasn't my favorite person there. And
why do you feel like I don't know. Why? Where did that stem from? Did you say something? I don't remember this. I remember this episode briefly.
We were when you're in the top 13.
You were just talking shit, but you weren't like actually talking shit to anyone. You were just saying, you're safe.
Like, yeah, I know. I knew I was safe, and maybe I was rubbing it in a little bit, and like, I'm playing it up, like I'm having fun, like. But this was like something that wasn't captured much in the show, and we had this conversation, and I was very real with her about some things that like bother me in the real world, and she just like took that and threw it in my face and was like, I'm sorry for how your life is gonna look outside of here.
What is that supposed to mean? Like, what do you mean?
Just like
your life sucks outside of this.
Yeah.
Like, enjoy this moment while you can.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because as soon as I get back to the real world,
have you guys talked
my life's
since?
Gonna be...
Even at the reunion?
No. I don't plan on ever talking to her again. Like,
I mean, and that was the moment.
Was it ever confronted? They didn't show that on TV.
No.
I don't think they could.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Yeah. But I mean, that was the moment.
I'm sorry that happened.
That was the moment for me. I was like, all right, we could get past our differences, but by this point, like that comment was made. And I was like, that's it.
So did you hear it from across the...
I actually could not hear that well across from the floor.
So how did you find out she said that?
He told me afterwards. And at this point, I had aligned myself with the Stronger Guys Alliance.
Right.
And so, I mean, everybody on that side could hear it. And so I kind of heard after the fact, and I was like, all right, well, that's it. There is, no remedying this.
Well, yeah, and when you smashed her heart, she was like, you're not sorry.
So
like,
back to your question, I was not happy to eliminate anybody because that means you're ending their shot at a once-in-a-lifetime guarantee of $5 million. Mm-hmm. That's not fun to take away from anybody. Yeah. I don't want that to be my fault, but I had to make those choices. And it was not fun. It was actually sad, but I will say that one heart, it was a little bit of just
that was the
to
easiest of
me.
The three.
That was the easiest of the three to me.
Listen, if I had the hammers, let me tell you right now, it would have been the best TV you've ever seen. I would have been making a spectacle. I'd be walking up the hammers. It's your time, Bryley. I'm sorry, but I have to be the one to do this. Boom! And I'd be going crazy. I would genuinely.
Did you cheer when she got out?
I didn't cheer, but I did the sayonara, which is like probably my best line of the whole show. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. What was your favorite challenge?
Ooh, the phone game.
Really?
Yeah, the phone game.
What? I was about to say absolutely not.
You won a lot of money. So much money.
Yeah,
I was just making so much
bread. That's facts.
I was trying to get to 250 in the phone game. I was trying to get up. I didn't get anywhere close to that, but. Okay.
I liked the strong challenge when we were hanging from ropes.
That was where you were your prime.
Yeah.
I the most infamous line. You're like, I'm lying.
And you want to know the funny?
You were like,
I'm lying.
I'm lying. I was like.
And the funny thing about that is that I was talking to Bryley like across this void, and I was like, "You're safe with me. I'm going to save you. It's okay." But when I turned to say I'm lying, I'm looking back at Carl because Carl was like, "Are you for real right now?" And I was like, "I'm lying." Like, I'm not making a confessional to the camera at that moment. I'm just like joking around with Carl back there. But it was a great moment.
I love Carl.
Yo, the boys are so good.
They're amazing.
They're honestly great people.
I don't feel like they got much screen time this season.
No, yeah, I don't know. I had so many clips with Tariq.
I love Tariq.
I had a lot of clips with Tariq.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Like whenever he would need like content or something, he'd just come to me and I'd be like, "Yo, like let me clip farm for you. Like I got you."
Yeah, wait. So did you guys film any TikToks like for like
Dude,
Dozens.
we made hundreds of TikToks in the city and I haven't seen like any of them.
Dozens, yeah.
Yeah, there's loads.
do you think they're ever going to release them?
We're gonna try to find them.
I don't know. I had to go to like YouTubers like Danny Duncan and Clicks. I had to go to their videos to find myself to like get.
So they haven't posted them?
No.
Why wouldn't they post? I guess you can't post live.
They've posted some, but not all. I would say they've posted minimal.
Yeah.
There's a majority that we've filmed and we haven't seen.
There's at least 100 TikToks out there of me.
I guarantee you.
I was making like
Tell them to give it back.
I was doing like 8 a day, you know, at one point. When they went to the island, I was doing 8 a day. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do.
There's nothing else to do.
Did you remain friends with any of the contestants after filming? Who are like your friends outside of the games?
Well, you were another contestant.
You can't be friends with Monika and not be
Oh.
friends with you.
I mean, there are people that we like to stay in touch with, like obviously on social media. We've been keeping up with like Nick and August and Jack on TikTok, but I would say like some of the closest people to me, Hannah, I really love Tyler still.
Colby, I don't know. He was in some of the earlier episodes. He got eliminated on the obstacle course. But Colby Sparkman, he was there. He was cool. And he's got a great story as well. He was like a Cheesecake Factory waiter, and one of the producers came in for lunch and like asked him to be on the show.
That's awesome.
And he was the first person to attempt the block stacking.
Yeah.
Okay. And then someone else replaced him?
Yeah. He's a real savage. Mitch and Colby, those are my two guys early on.
And how's your relationship with the people that like burnt you guys? Like there's no communication. Even when you guys...
With Bryley, there's zero.
Yeah, with Bryley,
Because how do you talk to Nick after that? Like hear me out. I understand from like
It's a game.
empathy place, like, yeah, you're going to do, at the end of the day, it's everyone for themselves. You're going to do what you have to do for your family and fuck everybody else. It is what it is. But like, I've seen TikToks of like them all together and like just chilling after he fucked somebody over.
It's a game. Like at the end of the day.
Yeah, I guess. But, like,
nothing's really personal. Like I actually have a great relationship with Brett. Brett is like, I'm chill with him. Yeah. Even though I straight up lied to him. Like,
but he took the money first.
it was my money. Yeah. But you know, it's just like, hey, bro, that's game. That's game, you know?
So, but is there one person on where you're like, I won't talk to them? Like, Brian.
I mean, there's nobody that I wouldn't talk to, but we haven't, talked to Bryley. I don't feel the need to necessarily reach out.
Was she at the reunion?
No.
Oh, what was the first thing you bought with the money after you came out?
It was the day before Valentine's Day. So really quickly, you don't get paid the money until the episode airs. So even though we filmed this last summer, nobody's gotten paid until this year. So it was the day before Valentine's Day. I sold the coin for $500,000 and I got a Nintendo Switch 2 for him. But I mean, obviously we both play on it.
Nintendo Switch!
Yes.
We love playing games together.
I was like, babe, come on. Like,
I love it.
Like, Switch 2. Like, please.
Other than that, though, I still have undergraduate and graduate school loans. That will be my second purchase to pay off. He's in law school.
Yeah. I'm just going to pay off my whole tuition.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're going to still pursue school. Don't do it.
I'm almost done. This is my last semester.
So how does it work? You're going to pay for law school and then take the bar and then...
Yeah.
What kind of lawyer?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I like copyright.
Really?
Yeah, I like copyright a lot.
He's talked about criminal and entertainment, too. So, like, there's a lot in the cards for him.
Yo, we are in need of entertainment lawyers in the industry.
Entertainment law is really good.
My lawyer is paid, honey.
I have a great professor for it, too.
Whew. Well, I wish you guys the best in your endeavors.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Oh, thanks.
For real.
Yeah.
Becoming her.
Hey!
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Fire
I
promo.
love it. I like it.
I appreciate that. I have to ask you this. I must.
Oh, God.
Anything that you look back on in the show where you're like, that was cringe?
Oh,
There were moments where you had me like on the floor in a ball.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna pass away.
I know. Like I'm very cringy.
No, but it's
like,
okay.
I'm a very
I
cringy
accept
guy.
you for who
it's
you
my
are.
personality.
Yes.
Like it's who I am. I've just learned to accept it.
Yes. We love an aware king.
Like I don't think. Yeah, no, for real. Like I'm very aware, but I don't know. Like it's just who I am. Like I don't know if I can look back on anything and be.
But was there anything that you watched? You were like, oh.
What moment do you have? What moment had you curled up in a ball?
There was one that was like, if I can't name it, it wasn't that
That's
bad.
what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
I don't feel like
Pass.
I was.
We'll give it a pass.
I don't feel like I was that cringy.
Someone cooked here.
I will say
That wasn't cringe. Like that was a good line. Like someone cooked here was like.
Someone cooked here was a bit. It was a bit.
I feel no, like somebody came out, saw the money, and I didn't say.
That's not cooked though. That's like, yo, they sauced it up. Like no.
Like they came and they made a decision. They.
That's not
they
cooking.
Cooked. They cooked. Like let him cook. Yeah. Like they were.
We
Cooking.
left that in 2025.
They were cooking. No, I'm not done with cook.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay, I'll let
leave
you
that
have
word.
it.
I need that's my word.
I'm labeling you unk status though, if that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay.
Camilla just said I'm unk.
it's hilarious. That's actually good.
That means
I
it's
do
true.
want to say the way that I achieved this podcast was I was stalking Monika on Instagram and I was like, yo, I have to see what this girl is about, right? And I was like, I'm gonna message her. I clicked the message button. And there was a message that was like, yo, I fuck with you. It was so heartfelt. And I was going to DM you something heartfelt, like, yo, I fuck with your game. I see a lot of myself, like, in you. Like, you have this, like, bad bitch energy. And so I fangirled the fuck out. I was like, Monika! I was stalking your page. I think, I was, not gonna lie, I was in the bathtub. I was taking a bath sulking. Okay, I'm a bath girly. I was sitting there like, oh, this is amazing. So I like screen voice audio on DMs, like, Monika, I'm so excited. Will you come on the podcast? And the reaction I got, Jim and Monika were in the car and they sent a video like, yo, we're so geeked that you DM us. So like, we were both fanning out. It was the best, coolest moment ever. I'm so glad you guys came on. I'm like ecstatic. I'm a fan.
Well, we're so happy that you actually invited us. And that message I sent you, I think it was like a year prior to
It was
Beast
so
Games.
long ago, yeah.
And I was just like, hey, like I recognize what you're doing.
You're like, I'm from Raleigh.
You're gorgeous. I love it. Like, just keep it up. Like, I'm from Raleigh. Like, small world. And
I love this girl.
A year later,
What
you
a
came
G.
and saw the message, and like that was it.
No, I'm so excited to see where you guys take this career, and like I'm excited to see the engagement, I'm excited to see the wedding, I'm excited to see the gender reveal, I'm excited to fucking
Oh my goodness.
this is me inserting myself. I will have to be there. I'll be in the suitcase if you guys travel. Like I literally, wherever you guys go, know you have my full support. If you ever need anything, please call me. I'm so
And hey,
obsessed.
The engagement party.
I will throw it if you want me to.
Yeah.
I know that's intimate. I will throw it. I will take.
Oh my gosh.
It'll hopefully be sometime during 2026, and
Okay, we'll
we're
see.
in South Florida. So.
Yeah, it's
Let's
honestly
fucking go.
around the corner.
I would make it a
Yeah.
whole series on planning your engagement party.
Oh my goodness.
I would be
Wait, that would
honored.
be really fun.
It would
That'd
be.
a hell
It
of
would
a
be
video.
really great.
Dude,
It
we
would
have
be
to
so
get Jimmy
fun.
there. Like it'd have to be like.
He would go. He comes
would go.
down. He comes down to like Boca and stuff.
No, he would have to be there. Jimmy,
Yeah.
you'd have to come.
He would.
Nolan would definitely want to be there.
Oh, you guys, it's like they are the reason.
Yeah.
Like they're like the Godfather.
Yeah, they love.
Tia loves Jim. You know.
Yeah.
Really?
Jimmy's
Tia
Jimmy's
was
fiance.
one of the first people that followed me from Beast.
Yeah. They'll be here.
This is amazing. I'm so
It's
glad.
like Tia and Nolan in the same day.
And you know what? If Jimmy doesn't want to come, ask Tia. She'll
Okay,
bring Jimmy.
perfect.
No.
Perfect. I'll
bring him.
make sure to message. I want to thank you guys for coming on. I really am so excited to watch where you guys go. I appreciate you guys. You guys are fucking awesome.
We appreciate
Congratulations
you so much.
on such an amazing season. I hope to see more of you involved in Beast Games. Call me if you ever need me. Season 2 of Beast Games is now on Prime Video. Go watch them. Whether you love them or you hate them, they're still together and they're the best fucking couple I've ever seen. Thank you guys for watching. Any last words?
Clock it.
Oh, that's right.